Steve Scalise is dealing with some scheduling matters here on the floor. If you're just joining us, the standalone bill with aid for Israel has just passed the House of Representatives. And we are live here with view of the House floor. So, Lauren, I guess I'm curious, does this now embolden this new speaker after getting a win? Or does it make him more likely to work with Democrats to try to get something turned into law?
He's very motivated to get something turned into law. He was telegraphing during his press conference today that he wanted to get on the phone with Schumer and work this out, which is a great step, right? So while I think, again, that he had to deliver politically for his base and make sure that that his base knew and that the Republican caucus knew that he was fighting for them and that he was committed to fiscal responsibility, I think that everyone is very motivated to get this aid to to Israel first and foremost. And I think that is going to take priority over any domestic politics.
And what happens with the aid to Ukraine, though? Can this speaker get that done, given how the Republican Party is pretty much divided on this? Not all members, but a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them are. And I think, that there's an isolationist aspect to this, that they're really saying, how much, how long, and what does this actually do for us? The Ukraine aid is going to be harder. I do think, though, especially in the Senate, there is great will to get that done. We probably will need to have that paired, and I think the White House is right that if they pair that with border security, that makes it easier for people to swallow. But, another thing, this is emergency supplemental funding. So the White House actually has funding that they can give Ukraine and Israel that is already authorized right now. So we're not leaving our allies completely high and dry, which is good, but we do need to continue to send the strong signal that we are going to push back on Russian aggression. We are going to push back on, outrageous terrorist attacks and support our allies in the Middle East. And I think the supplemental spending, regardless of what the number ends up being and what the negotiation ends up being, the fact that we pass it and the fact that we support our allies is going to be the bigger signal to our adversaries.